crazy. Like in 2023, we are all so glued to our phones. We're all so glued to instantly gratifying ourselves. Video games, social media, Netflix, all these different things, even YouTube to an extent, all these different areas, drugs, vapes, alcohol, weed, all these different things, all these different vices, we're all glued to them nowadays. Eating junk food, living in a reality that's not even ours. And we never truly address ourselves as a person. And it's sad to see. And I've found myself before in that same pattern where I literally just view myself in a negative light, view this world in a negative light. Therefore, I give in. I was just constantly using my time to play video games, eat shit, go on social media all the time and lose myself as a person. And what I don't want is you lot to be stuck in this cycle forever, because that's a dark place to be in. And a lot of people are in that place still. And I used to be in that place, because the reality of that place is you never truly break out of that. And you never truly address yourself as a person on a deeper level. You never truly address you on a deeper level. And you give to these platforms, you give to these video games, you give to these people, you give to this YouTube channel. And you never truly look at yourself or help yourself. And this isn't going from people who's working on stuff and uses things as motivation. This is going from people in a sense that don't have much hope. Because I've been there before in the past where I had no hope. Therefore, I just constantly consume stuff. And that's the easiest time to do this. You constantly consume stuff. And before you know it, a year, 2 years, 3 years has went by your life. And you haven't addressed anything in yourself. And you feel terrible about that. And then you look back and you think, what have I done with myself? What have I done? Why have I done this? Why have I done this? Why didn't I do that? And now you're more prone to not trying. Therefore, you're not even going to try. Because it's hard to break out of that image then. It's hard to break out of that safe space. Because that place is so comfortable. Consuming stuff, eating this as shit, drugs, alcohol, all this different stuff is so addictive and so easy to do. And it makes you feel valued at that moment. But your life goes down. Your life doesn't improve. But if you put that into areas that take a bit more time to achieve, your fitness, your physique, your confidence, getting out, being someone you want to be, striving towards someone you want to be, that's going to have an excellent effect on you as a person. And that's going to be long term. That's going to be long term. It's not going to come right now. It's not going to come literally right now. It's going to come in the future tense. And that's going to be a good place for you. But it's going to take pain and a bit of sadness, a bit of trial and error now, a bit of ups and downs now. Mostly downs at times, because things are hard. Things are hard. But there's loads of ups as well. I'm not just being negative, but there's loads of ups as well. But it's one of these things that we got to look at ourselves and understand. Do we want to face discomfort today and grow for next week, tomorrow, a month down the line, 2 months down the line, 3 months down the line? Or do we want to give in to today, being a little bitch essentially, and just giving into stuff and giving into stuff and giving into stuff? And I understand people go through different struggles, and I've been through different struggles, but the sad level is when you constantly just zone out and zone out and zone out, you never truly address the problems at hand. And that's going to build and build and build as you get older. More of a habit, more of a thing that you do for ages and ages and ages. It's going to be something that you do forever then. Therefore, when you get a bit older, let's say 20 years down the line, you're still doing these same things, your health's going to be in a shit position. Your mind's going to be in a shit position. And you're not going to be happy. And you're not going to achieve where you want to be overall. And I don't want that for you lot. I really don't, because it's easy to fall into that trap. It's easy to fall into that trap. And I know people who's in that trap, and I've seen people who's in that trap, and they break out of it and they're like, oh my God, I'm actually doing stuff for myself now. I'm actually better than myself. And luckily they broke out of it, but it's easy to stay in that your whole life and never truly do anything for yourself and you as a person, and just give and give and give. And especially in this generation we're in, we don't even know how this is going to pan out. We don't even know how this is all going to pan out, because let's say when I was 12, when I was in year 3 actually, whatever year, how old was I then? Like 9. I had Facebook then. And then when I was 12, 13, I had Instagram. And I've grown up with these apps and these distractions all my life. Therefore, I'm so used to this. And I'm lucky in a sense, because I don't spend much time on there. I've grown up around all this stuff, alcohol, and loads of people I know do drugs. I could easily get my hands on drugs and do drugs constantly, easily. It don't take much. If you've got a bit of money there, it's easy, you know what I mean? But I choose not to, because I know that's not going to help me. I know that's not going to help my reality. I know that's not going to help me as a person. And the sooner I address different things in myself, the quicker I'm going to grow. And that's the mindset we need. We can't just constantly go away and dive out of our realities and just take ourselves from ourselves, because then we're not going to help ourselves and we're going to stay in that bad sad, unhappy reality for longer. We're going to stay in that bad, horrible, miserable reality for longer. And I don't want you lot in that position. What I want you lot to do is address where you're going wrong and look from a longer term perspective. Where do I want to be? What do I have to work towards on a daily basis to get there? What do I have to do? And is it going to come straight away? No. Is it going to be a level of hardship and pain at times for me to get to that position? Yes. But if you address that and say, yeah, I'm ready to take that on, and continue trying, you're going to be in an excellent position. But if you say, no, right now, I just want to fucking smoke weed, eat shit, play video games, scroll on Instagram for ages, watch other people, you're not going to help yourself, are you? Because before you know it, you've done that for a week. Before you know it, you've done it for a year. Before you know it, you've done it for 10 years. And then your life is over. That's extreme, 10 years. But overall, before you know it, you've built these habits and you're going to hurt yourself. And I don't want you lot in that position. I want you lot to understand what's on the other side of pain, hardship, consistency over a long period of time is a greater reward than what you get now. And that's what I want for you lot. Hope you lot got a lot of value in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.